Let's talk about Aoki Simmons, Kimora Lee Simmons, and whatever her new last name is, and Russell Simmons' daughter that was seen dating, kissing a 65-year-old man at 19. This is why I speak out, because this is not natural. It's not healthy. This is why I address the sprinkle community, even though these young ladies come after me, because I know what I know. And I want you to end up whole, not a ho like outside the water hose. I want you to give yourself a chance to mentally and physically develop and have a wholesome, healthy life. A 65-year-old man with that young, 21-year-old girl, they have zero in common. He wants her for one thing and she wants him for another. But here's the problem. There's a price to pay. Not per se for him. At this stage, he could give a damn. But it's the life the young lady will lead, and all the transgressions and decisions she will make that she will have to answer to and heal through at some stage in her life. See, that's provider and sprinkle mentality have these young girls out here looking for men to take care of them. But you pay a major cost. You pay a major price to live that life. That young lady's brain isn't even fully developed. I think about my life and how I dated an older guy. He was only 7 years older than me. But even though I was in my late teens, he was in his mid-20s. He was still more experienced than me. He had a lot of life lessons and experiences and exposures that I didn't have. So his game was greater. His wisdom was greater. And I suffered emotionally trying to be in a situation and acquire a lifestyle that mentally I wasn't mature enough and prepared enough to have. It took me many years to overcome that. When in essence, all I had to do was stay in my lane and focus on developing my life and being the best person I can so I can take care of myself regardless. See, a lot of these people want this life. They lazy, they're entitled, and they're clueless, to be honest. But you can't tell them nothing. Life has to teach them something. That's why I don't get upset with the sprinkle young ladies, because I know they don't know what I know. I know that at some point in life, they're going to have to grow. Some, end up in very bad situations. See, what we don't talk about is these unhealthy, toxic relationships that inevitably is a lot of the root cause of drug addiction, mental illnesses, physical illnesses, the decline of your life, the quality of your life. A lot of these young girls, want these older men because they are more financially stable. And these older men will allow these young ladies to believe that they are getting ahead and getting what they want, but they are being used and abused. I think it's a shame that 65-year-old man is messing with someone that's probably his granddaughter's age. If he got grandkids her age for a fact. When will you younger people listen? Ain't nobody jealous. And the thing is, that's a level of perversion. When when somebody older, I saw some of the comments talk about, oh, everybody want to go off because Drea Michelle, that Basketball Wives reality star that's pregnant by the young NBA player, you know. People want to go after her, you know, some, and then some want to root for her. All of it's unhealthy. Even in her situation, these younger guys, they're being abused. When you have not developed enough, it's more excused when you're older with age difference. But see, here's the problem. When you get somebody that's so young, that's not fully developed, they think they are until they start to experience more life, and some of these issues they develop from these bad decisions. And as they get older, they look back and they see the lack of knowledge and experience that they had. Male or female, it's a form of abuse, emotional and physical. And we have to quit turning away from these things and giving excuses because somebody got money, or, they're very wealthy. It's not an excuse. Abuse is abuse. Perversion is perversion. We have to show up better in this life and be better examples, hold people accountable, expectations in place. We are not doing anybody any justice by looking the other way. They talk about Kimora and Russell. Russell was a lot older than Kimora. Not to that extent. He was older. I think she was a teenager, and he was probably in his 30s, This is generations and generations, apart, with their daughter and this older, 65 plus or whatever year old man. All I'm saying is pay attention, make good decisions, and understand. For every action, there's a reaction. For every bad decision, there's a consequence. Allow these young people to figure it out, to grow, so they can be productive citizens. I'm not giving up, and I'm not shutting up. Sprinkle Sprinkle is not your retirement fund. It's not your road to victory. It's your road into therapy.